Are you ready to take the exciting leap into homeownership, but feeling a bit unsure about where your down payment will come from? Don't worry, we have you covered. Did you know there are different sources of down payment when buying a home? First off, you'll need a minimum of 5% down payment to get started on your homeownership journey. This can come from various sources. Your own savings, that bank account you've been faithfully filling up, your RRSPs, especially when you're a first-time home buyer, this is a really great advantage. Or a gift from immediate family, because who doesn't love a little family support? And yes, you guessed it, even a borrowed down payment, because sometimes we need a little help to make our dreams a reality. But wait, what are the benefits of a borrowed down payment? Well, borrowing your down payment can get you into your dream home sooner. But here's the thing, we'll need to factor into your financial ratios to ensure that you can comfortably afford both your home and your down payment. You'll have to have a very strong credit rating and the ability to service the payment. But fear not, with the right financial foundation, you'll be well on your way to home ownership. I get asked, when would we do a borrowed down payment? Or what's the reason behind it? Well, sometimes we need to buy a home sooner than later. And waiting to build up your down payment may take months or even years. If we borrow today, that's going to get you into a home sooner, as long as it works in your ratios. So what are ratios? Well, what we want to do is make sure that your home is affordable. We don't want to put you into a home and then you're unable to even go to a movie afterwards. So how do we figure that out? Well, we take your gross income, gross meaning before taxes, and we work out your housing costs, including using the stress test. The stress test is when we take today's interest rates, we add 2% to it, and we work out what your mortgage payment would be based on this higher rate. No, you're not paying the higher rate. You get to pay the lower rate, but we're going to work it out that you're being qualified as if you're paying a higher interest rate. That's really a good thing, because what that ends up doing is giving you a lot more room inside of your home so that you're able to afford extra things to live inside your home. So what does that work out from a ratio perspective? Well, we want to make sure total expenses, including housing costs, does not exceed 39% of your total income. Ideally, we'd like to see it not exceed 35%. That even gives you more room. We then give room for other debts. So if you don't have a lot of other debts, such as car payments, student loans, lines of credits, or credit cards, that gives you room to borrow your down payment. And as long as that doesn't exceed 44% of your gross income, including your housing expenses, then we can comfortably borrow you your down payment. Now, credit matters. So if you have a strong credit rating, and what we mean by that is that your credit score is greater than 680. So when we look at your credit rating, we want to make sure that you're in the high 600s, even exceeding 700 on your credit score. A good rule of thumb is that you monitor your credit rating as well, so that you know how your behaviors of how you use credit is impacting your credit score. Credit scores are very important for your financial future, and it's really important that you understand it. Paying your bills on time, making sure that if you have credit, that you don't utilize more than 50% of your credit limit, or pay it off monthly. Making sure that if you buy a car, that your car payment isn't as large as your mortgage payment. Always a good idea to talk to us first before you do buy a vehicle. We want to make sure that everything works inside together. But all of that will impact your credit score, and the stronger your credit score, the easier it is for you to obtain a mortgage. So why wait? Let's get you into a home sooner, where we can start building equity within the walls of your very own place. Call us today at the Michele McGarvey Team. We would be happy to help you.